course, those 2 RBI came late in the 8th inning. Tim, congratulations.
Thank you
guys to get this one 14-4. Let's kind of go back to when Alec was just in his zone, and he's been in his zone all year for you guys pitching. When he leaves, what's kind of the morale with you guys as a team and how you pick one another up?
We've had a lot of things happen so far this
Yes,
week.
you have.
With Sproul, we have Bach with his hamstring, and it's just stuff that we have to look past. We just have to keep going. We have a great offense. We have a great defense. We got other great arms. So we just have the utmost confidence in our guys just to keep going.
And I don't want to, eliminate what you just said. Obviously, what happened yesterday was sprawling, and it's a tough moment that happens. You guys had to bounce back quickly to play the rest of that game. And I'm not trying to ask you this question in terms of setting you up to talk about an excuse, Tim, but how hard was that for you guys? Because you have such a great team chemistry and truly enjoy being around each other. How hard was it to see one of your teammates have a moment like that, has to be taken out on an ambulance, you come back, you don't play well, but then to turn back right around the day and play another game?
It's tough,
Yeah.
Especially he's a great guy, great player. He's been doing a lot for us, especially battling from his hamstring coming back. It sucks to see it coming from him, man, But like I said, we're gritty. We work hard every day in practice, on the field, during the game. We just do whatever we have to do to win the game, man.
You guys are always your biggest critic. And I know early this year, some tough defensive plays for you to start off. But, man, today, Tim, those plays in the 8th inning were absolutely massive. Coach Rhodes has told me time and time, and I'm sure you heard him talk about, they all have the utmost confidence in you. Where do you feel where you're at right now in the season, just in terms of getting to the level where you want to be that guy they know they can count on each and every time at a very important position defensively?
It's good. Obviously, that builds up the confidence.
Yeah.
In the fall, I just was battling injuries, couldn't play that much, couldn't get a lot of live reps. And, it's obviously I'm not making excuses, but it's good to just continue to get out there, keep giving opportunities to make the plays. And obviously I'm glad they trust me. I trust myself. And it's going to keep going.
Your bat has really heated up over the last couple of weeks. What's your approach like at the plate right now where it just seems like you're seeing a volleyball come in at you at home plate?
Well, first off, it's Mac. He's really good at giving his scouting reports to us. But really it's, when you're seeing it well, you're seeing it well. And it's just been a good timing thing, just working on my swing, just working on everything. And just, hunting the pitch, knowing the count, knowing what he might throw me, and just adjusting from there.
What do you keen in on? Because there's so much information out there, Tim, and all of it can be no doubt helpful, but it can be overwhelming. What do you latch on to when Coach Mack is communicating with you? Is there anything specifically that you really try to focus in on that really helps you in terms of your approach?
Absolutely. I just focus on my game. I know what I can do best. I know what my strengths and my weaknesses are. Obviously, if it's a pitcher that can get to my weakness, I just try my hardest, lock in as good as I can, and just do what I need to do to help the team win.
I don't want to let you go by without talking about some of your teammates. Jackson Payne comes in, and it's the go-ahead run at third, and that was a moment too in this game where there's only one out as well, where the momentum was starting to flip. How did he, with his performance on the mound, just embody confidence to everybody else and for you guys to ultimately close this thing out, because the game could have easily flipped there, Tim?
Right. He's great, man. He's been great all fall for us, and he's just had the utmost confidence for him. And, he's just a guy we trust out there. It's good when our good players do well. It's good, and it really flips something. It's like that's the momentum that we need in order to bring the bats, especially, when he gets a big out like that.
You guys, and then, of course, take me just through that big at-bat there in the 8th inning for you. You don't get a chance to come up because Caleb Hall gets that 2-run home run later on in the 8th inning to ultimately seal it in the run rule. But, gosh, that triple just came at a huge time, Tim, and that was one of the knockout blows in that 8th inning. Just walk us through that at-bat, what you saw, and the alertness for you to stretch that into 3 bases.
Yeah. Obviously, you got to breathe. You got to take your time up there. You don't want to be too big. You don't want to just have your heart beating too fast. I just stuck with my approach. Like, I'm a very good up the middle backside kind of hitter. I pulled one today, but that's just my honey hole. And I just focused on getting a pitch over the plate to hit. And I was not even thinking about swinging anything off speed. Because I know that's what they want to throw me to get me out. So I was just hunting fastball the whole time.
I will tell you, I can breathe too, but I can't hit the baseball like you can. If it's that simple, I wish it was that simple for me too. All right, to win the series tomorrow, main focus is for you guys as a team, what you have to build on after tonight.
Just just do what we've been doing. Just keep picking each other up after at bats. To communicating. Picking up our pitchers if as someone walks, picking up our hitters if someone gets out. It's just keep doing what we've been doing. Just being great teammates to each other and just keep having the team chemistry that we've been having.
Tim, appreciate the time, man. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
up and saying hello.
I appreciate it.
Once again, that was Tim Simay.